Good morning. Coach Slack here once again, continuing our readings on the Synaxarion, the lives of the saints of the Orthodox Church. On this, the 9th day of April, we commemorate the holy martyrs newly revealed on Mytilene, Rafael, Nicolas, and Irene. In 1959, during works undertaken in a little country chapel on a hill near the village of Thermi, on the island of Mytilene, a workman discovered a tomb containing unknown remains. A man of little faith and without respect for holy things, he negligently and mockingly left the precious remains at the foot of a tree. But he was quickly chastised and did not receive the use of his hands again until he made the sign of the cross for the first time in 27 years. After this, he saw the saint in person near the church and, converted from his unbelief, became a fervent preacher of the grace of this saint newly revealed by God. His wife had, some time earlier, been a witness of the appearing in the church that was in the building of an imposing-looking higher monk, but her husband had snubbed her. From this moment onwards, the saint appeared many times, in sleep and in waking, to the wife of the landowner and other devout women of the village, along with some children and adult men, without their having discussed it beforehand. To some, he appeared without speaking, as a higher monk clad in his liturgical vestments and his monastic habit. To others he gave his name, saying, "My name is Rafael," and telling them that it was time that he be venerated, along with his companions in martyrdom, that their icon be painted and their memory celebrated on the Tuesday of the Renewal, because they were going to work many miracles. He appeared to others together with the Mother of God and Saint Paraskevi, and giving a detailed account of his martyrdom that was in perfect agreement from one person to another. Saint Raphael lived in the 15th century at the time of the fall of Constantinople. Born on the island of Ithaca, he was named George at holy baptism and received a brilliant education, both Christian and secular. Becoming a monk under the name of Raphael, he was ordained priest and honored with the titles of Archimandrite and Protosynkelos. In view of his competence, he was sent on a mission by the Ecumenical Patriarchate to France, to the town of Morlaix. It was there that he forged bonds of friendship with the deacon Nicolas, who became his fellow worker and spiritual son. After the fall of Constantinople in 1453, they escaped to Macedonia, and then, when the Turks invaded Thrace in 1454, they set sail for the island of Mytilene, modern-day Lesvos, and settled in Thermi, in the monastery of the Mother of God, which had been built at the place in which the relics were found. On Great Tuesday, 1463, the Turks beleaguered the monastery, and, seizing Abbot Raphael, submitted him to terrible tortures. During the night of the Tuesday of Renewal, on the 9th of April, after they had struck him with their bludgeons, he was dragged along the ground by his beard, from the top of a hill to the bottom, and they then hanged him on a tree, piercing his sides with lance blows and sawing away his jaw. Thus, Saint Raphael was united for all eternity with the risen Christ. The skeleton found by the workmen was lacking its jawbone, and it was only after the saint's appearing on one occasion that they found it in the ground some distance away. The saint's appearances multiplied, and Nicholas finally revealed to several people the exact site of his tomb. After some hesitation, as they were afraid of being ridiculed by the unbelievers if they failed, the faithful dug and found, on the 13th of June, 1960, the body of St. Nicholas. They had already learned from St. Raphael that Nicholas was born in Rages in Media, but that he had been brought up in Thessalonica, when he, in his turn, was seized by the Turks and put to torture, during which he died of a heart attack. At the same time, a young village girl saw an apparition of a 12-year-old girl with an angelic face, the holy martyr Irene. The Mother of God told someone else that Irene was the daughter of Basil, the mayor of the village, who had hidden in the monastery with some of the other inhabitants. The Turks, wanting to make her father tell them where the Christian warriors were hidden, took the girl and, in front of her parents, cut off both her hands and threw her into an earthenware jar, in which they burned her to death. They then killed the girl's parents and Theodore, the village schoolmaster. After further revelations, the relics of Saint Irene were discovered in the jar in accordance with what had been said, and near the tombs of Rafael and Nicolas, the remains of the other martyrs. St. Raphael revealed in the course of other wondrous apparitions in which he appeared with a great crowd of saints that they were the remains of nuns who, a century earlier, had lived in the monastery, and that on the 11th of May, 1235, Abbess Olympias and the nun Euphrosine had been murdered there by Turkish pirates. St. Raphael also permitted the discovery of an icon of Christ and of a holy spring, through which many miracles were worked. The saints were not content just to reveal their existence and the circumstances of their martyrdom, but they also revealed how close they were to God, and through miracles whose number never ceased to grow, St. Raphael has been appearing down to our own day, in dreams or waking, to many people, both the devout and the indifferent, in Greece and as far away as America and Australia. He heals incurable illnesses, awakens consciences hardened by sin, soothes pain and afflictions, and reveals that the Lord is still glorified in his saints yesterday and today and for all eternity. There's also an icon, a contemporary Greek icon during the reading. Through the prayers of thy saints, the Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy upon us. Amen.